Good morning, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. Well, today I'm going to teach you how to make a beaded flower bracelet. It's not too difficult. What you'll need is I suggest using either clear or, depending on the colors in your bracelet, whatever main color it is. Then you'll need beads for each flower. You'll need 8 of the same kind and then 1 different. And depending on how many flowers you want to make, you have to do 8 times that number. Usually it takes about 5 or 6 to go around your wrist once, but if you don't want it to be tight, I'd suggest 7 or 8. 5 of a different color bead to go in between each flower, and then a bead for the center of the flower, which I'm using an actual flower. So first off, you start with the 5 beads that go in between each flower. You also have to multiply that depending on how many flowers you want. So first off, you take 2 of those first 5 and you string them. Then you take your first bead of your flower and then another one of the 5 different colored beads. Now here's where it kind of gets difficult. You're going to grab a bead from this one will be from a different flower. You put the rest of those aside because when you end, you'll have enough beads. But this bead goes in the ending flower, but to start it off, you need to add that to it, because that's what makes this entire thing secure. It will attach so that it won't fall apart at all. And then you'll use the last 2 of your first 5 different color beads. If you ever need to pause or rewind or fast forward, just do so. Then you take another one of your first flower and you take the end of the string to your first flower bead, first flower bead that you put on. Now you'll string this back through it to attach those 2 beads. Now if you just did what I did, I messed it up. But make sure, because there is a top and a bottom to it, make sure the beads almost go into like an X style, which I'll show you in a second. It will go into a 2-1-2 pattern, like so. Now that those 2 beads are connected, you're going to take 3 more of your flowered beads and string them on. And afterwards, you want to take the special bead that you picked out for each individual flower. They can be different. I'd suggest, if you want, you could even make the flower colors different, but they don't have to. But I would suggest, if you do, stick to the same color scheme, because you don't want hot colors mixed with cool colors or light colors mixed with a black or one red. Now that you have those 3 beads in the flower, you go to your second flower bead of this. Since it looks like this, pull the bead loose a little bit, string it through, and pull it tight. Now so far, we practically have half the flower done. You take the last 3 beads of your first flower and you string them on. After that, you go to the bead right here, right where the string connects to the center bead. That's the bead you want to take. Oh crap, I dropped the beads, but that's what you want to take and string it through. Just give me 1 second to string these back on. But then after you do this, you practically repeat the entire process, except you take, instead of putting on an extra bead from the last, the bead is already in the flower. So you go 1 above. If you count, there's 8 beads. So 1 above the bead that you just strung it through. So we were here. And once you string it through, it's extremely hard to just drop it and the beads go flying because it's secure now. Like this. That's 1 flower. Now there's 8 beads. I pulled it through this bead, which connects to here. Now once you put the 5 on again, go to the next bead, 1, and then see where this bead is, the one that you just pulled through. The one above it is the one where you pull it for this bead. So you no longer have to use an extra bead. And when it comes down to your last one, you'll only have 7. So once you put the 1, go back, the second bead, 3, 4, 5, go up, 6, 7, you'll have that bead already in there. So you just string it through here and string it through the bottom, and then you tie it off with the beginning. I hope this was helpful for any of you, and if you guys enjoyed or thought it was helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want any more of this or what else you want us to do. And just comment in the description below because we're trying all these new things. We don't know what you guys like, what you guys want to see, and it's kind of hard doing what you guys want if we don't get any comments saying what you want us to do. So I hope you guys liked it and have a great Thanksgiving.